Hey guys, Salvi here, just reminding you to, of course, like, subscribe, and follow, and all that kind of good stuff that YouTube asks if you enjoy what video I'm going to put out for you today. Thank you. Aster Arcadia, what can I say? From just the accusations out there and the fact that he has survived, he does seem like what people would call a roach who can survive even the apocalypse. This is just from what I've been hearing from other people say, of course. And of course, I do not fully believe that, because there's no one who could survive too much. Eventually, it will hit him, and it will hit him hard. And that's my hope, at least. In the professional sense, of course. In the professional sense, maybe legal sense, if the things are true. You know, the accusations are out there. I have to say it legally that way. I do apologize for that. Now, court of public opinion, my personal opinion, I do believe that since there are that many people out there, I do believe something was afoot, something was happening. So that is just my personal opinion. My legal opinion is like just as a person, a person out there who knows about laws and stuff, not as a lawyer, because I'm not a lawyer in any way, shape, or form. We don't know yet. That's legally, we don't know yet. Legally, it's all accusations. Legally, it's all allegations. But still, they are, I think, Nijisanji right now is pushing things back as much as possible to help people forget. To hope that people like myself, hope that people that have been hounding them end up forgetting, giving up on the whole situation, and just letting sleeping dogs lie, so to speak. No, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be, harassing anybody or anything like that, because no one should be doing that. But I'm not going to let them forget that they do have a person who has been accused of being an S-pest in their midst by many people, including, and has been approached before for what they've been doing. They have been corrected before by what they've been doing by Twisty themselves and by other people out there. Illyra was brought to Illyra's attention back in the day with Luca. Luca was told about it. So a lot of people, Raziel Warmonic's document, remember, says that stuff. So it is not a secret there. It is just that they have decided to go this route. By they, I mean, of course, Nijisanji has decided to go the route of not doing a damn thing. And hoping for their, their stock prices and for their investors that things go away. Now, me, personally, I hope he goes away. I hope that eventually he graduates, because people that have done the things that he's been accused of doing are not welcome in the VTuber community, because it just makes people very uncomfortable. That is about as harsh as I can get. If everything is true, then yes, he should not be welcome in the VTuber community. He is a predator, and he is someone horrible that does not deserve to have the community that he has. Again, with the caveat of if all the allegations are in fact true. Legally, I have to say that, of course, I do apologize for that. But yeah, I need to protect myself in some way, shape, or form, because Nijisanji is very, very, very litigious, and they have really strong lawyers. You gotta protect yourself some way. Maid Mint, or Mint Phantom, is, of course, a wonderful English-speaking VTuber out there. She is in all of our hearts, well, a lot of people's hearts, and she has made a bit of history when it comes to Hololive. She had been a part of the Hololive Kiara, of course, her 3D celebration, her 3D birthday celebration, and she was the first non-Japanese indie, I believe, the first indie, I think, at all, being allowed inside of Hololive's studio and inside of Hololive itself to be able to do something like this for a Hololive member. Actually being in there, doing the 3D with them, and actually being the mocap with them, that is a very, very rare thing to happen. Let's see what she has to say about the whole thing.
Oh, wait, did you guys see? Well, I guess you maybe didn't see if you are not... Hold on. If you are not on Twitter, I'm pulling up the picture. Oh, here's the picture. Ta-da! You can see Kiara's really big signature right there. And I think to the right of it, you see that little black line? I think that's Calliope's signature. And I'm smack dab in the middle of it. And I got to sign the Hololive wall. There's me. I tried to sign it not so big. I was like, oh.
Cool, that's awesome.
I don't think I should be here. First off, it wasn't even my idea. Like, Kiara was just like, you should sign the wall. And I was like, what? Is it? And they were like, yeah, of course, other people have signed the wall, don't worry. And then they had to bring out like a ladder for me.
That's cute.
they had to bring out a ladder because Kiara's is like kind of towards the top, and I felt even worse because Kiara was like signed next to mine. I was like, okay, and I was like, wait, this is like towards the ceiling, and so I felt even worse because they were like, okay, we're gonna go through all this effort, and I'm not even a member. I felt so bad. I was like, I don't think I should be here. They were all very nice. All the staff, they were very, very, very accommodating. And they even got us ice cream. And I got to eat a bento and ice cream. And I was like, wow, such service.
And that's amazing. That is what I like about this. That is what I'm happy about. They were kind to her. They were accommodating for her. And they allowed her to even sign the freaking wall. That's a huge honor for anybody who's a VTuber who enjoys Hololive like I do and everything like that. That is a dream come true for a lot of people. And of course, I'm glad that Kiara was able to push for that and that Hololive allowed that to happen. We have some news in regards to Cowi. Cowi is an ASM artist, a 18 plus type of person. I guess you would call an AVtuber, kind of the way that you have Vtuber, etc. But they don't deserve what happened to them. What happened to them here is what I'm going to show. It says, I'm very tired of fighting against injustice. Basically, they got, I think, a warning on Twitch or something like that over and over again, and feeling that everything I build with effort and love is always at risk of being taken away. I was banned from Twitch for a year, the year before last. My only refuge at that time, the only place that helped me cope with my anxiety, my loneliness, and my sadness. So it was, Twitch was kind of like a safer space for them. I spent an entire year unable to return without having done anything to deserve it. Perhaps due to mass reports or the desire of some malicious person. It happens a lot with Twitch. Mass reports and things like that happen a lot with Twitch. When I finally could return, I thought things would get better. But this year has been one of the hardest I've ever lived through. Malicious people have come into my life, people who aren't even part of my life, but people who have decided to bother me. Since then, everything has crumbled. I received a warning on Twitch for no reason. Then I just lost my YouTube channel with my video of 1 million views. I lost my Fansly, not to mention that X account is more shadow banned. I have lost one by one all the spaces I had built with so much effort over the years. All I wanted to do was to do what I'm passionate about, just wanted to share what I love. I have never messed with anyone. I have never used my content or community to spread hate or hurt others. I have always focused on my community, on creating a safe space for everyone, and providing company to those who feel alone, because I know what it feels to be that way. And despite all this, despite all the losses, the sadness, the attacks, the anxiety, I have kept going. I've gotten up every day, even though sometimes I just want to disappear. I have kept fighting for this because it's what I love, it is my dream, it's the only thing that has kept me alive when everything else in my life told me to give up. Because my community has given me moments when, honestly, I don't know what I would have done, what would have become of me if I hadn't had them. And yet, they ask me why I'm tired, why it hurts so much. I'm tired because no matter how much love I put into what I do, there are always people determined to hurt. I'm tired of having the only thing that makes me happy taken away from me. I'm tired of fighting every day for something as simple as the right to create, to share, or to be myself. I'm tired of having to beg for justice when I don't mess with anyone. I'm tired of living with fear of losing what little I have, and sometimes I don't even know if I'm living or just surviving. But even so, with a gray soul and a worn-out strength, here I am. Because of what I have built, who I am, they can't take that away completely. Because I still believe in what I love, because I still have those who accompany me, who understand me, who support me without asking for anything in return. And that's why I'm still here. Even though it hurts, sometimes the world pushes me to give up, I am still here. Like basically people get showing her much love, things will get better, that type of thing. It's like trying to push her up, trying to remind her that it's all in Spanish, of course, trying to remind her here, that she does have people who appreciate her, giving her hugs and hoping that everything gets better. I do actually hope that everything is better for them. It is tough when you're being targeted. I was targeted by a friend in the past. That hurts a lot, but it hurts more, I think, when not only friends, people you thought you're friends, but the whole world seems to be targeting you for different reasons. Whether it be a VTuber friend like what targeted me, or someone else, it doesn't matter. It hurts to be targeted. So Zentreya is going to be graduating on the 11th, or has graduated by the time you've probably already seen this, has already graduated, left, etc. It is a weird situation. It's more like she has peacefully left. But in the VTuber community, we don't have anything other than graduation to kind of explain it. This is more of a graduation in the sense of she's moving on to something else, like a high school graduation and going to college type of thing, instead of a graduation where nothing's going to happen in the future. So this one is a little bit different. Like I said, I use the word graduating. A lot of people get angry at me when I use that word, but graduating really is the only term that we have in the VTubing community that comes close to what's happening now. She isn't graduating in the sense that she's no longer going to be existing, but like I said, she's graduating more like she's moving from high school to college, college being the indie life. So, or from college to adult life being the indie life. Why do I'm talking about her? We already know about that kind of stuff. Why are you talking about her, Salvi, is a question a lot of people ask. Change is scary is something that she put out recently. That's how life goes. That things change. Surrounding change, and so do our lives. Surroundings change, and so do our lives and those around us. This is one of those moments where we go into a new direction, and I hope you'll stick around. If not, thank you for everything. If you are, buckle up. And what does she mean by that? She says, also, Aijyuu, Zentreya from Independent, I guess, because this is, on the 11th that she put this out. I'm scared, I'm not going to lie. Lol, not knowing what the future holds, but I'm going into this with a smile. She always goes into this with a smile. She always is her energetic self. She is now Zentreya from Independent. The reason why that has become a thing recently is because it used to be Zentreya from VShojo, or Hololives, like for example Hololives X, Y, or Z. Usually the agency is involved when you put the name out there. So in this case, Independence is her agency, as in she's just indie. She's just indie. So I wish her the best. I do know it's very scary being in the indie sphere, period. I'm very tiny in the indie sphere, so I know how it is to not get views and things like that. Her, on the other hand, I don't think she has anything to worry about. She has an amazing group of people behind her. She has an amazing community behind her. It's something that she herself has helped grow with the help of VShojo a little bit, but mainly her. So she's going to be doing an amazing job by herself. And I look forward to the things that are coming in the future. A little bit of a fun thing from a fan of VTubing, someone who is, kind of known there. Hamburger Kun, I think it's called, or something like that. But they are somebody who has brought out other ones. Nimi, Bald is Beautiful. Doobie, Omega. You have Mint Syndicate, She Hurts Us. Okada Saba. And then you have Hangman is my Oshi. So all of those popped in, and it was at an AEW, as you can see here. It was actually live at AEW, where they were able to show all of these things off. It's great to see the VTuber community come out for wrestling and come out for anything like that. I just wanted to show it to you guys because I thought it was awesome. Netcore is the 100% bratty internet dog stuck in a visual novel. They are, of course, recently part of Vtenshi, and they have shown off their 1.5 debut. The nurse of your dreams is here to take care of you, now more smug than ever. New model, first song, first ever merch drop, and 2 days of celebration. Are you ready? This is when they're going to be doing their stuff. July 12th and July 13th is when their first model, their 1.5 model is going to happen. This is, of course, with it, they're doing a merch giveaway. So they're also going to be doing some merch giveaway stuff. Try your chance to get a super cute acrylic keychain for free. And this was also recently as well, on July 11th. So they have, 12th and 13th, GMT +1, 12 p.m. EST. So that is going to be on Saturday during those times, of course. And finally, I do want to show you the kind of the stuff that they had used before, Zatsu and Handcam, that they are currently at right now. Of course, they haven't shown off everything, but this gives you a bit of an idea of what design they're going to have in the future. This is great to see. I'm very, very glad that they are going to be getting that chance to do that extra little bit of debut there. Show the world and show others what they have to offer in style, in the best way that they can possibly do. As I have covered in the past, Holonatsu is something that they are creating in Hololive English. It is an event. As I mentioned, it's a long-running event. It's been going on for several years by now. I fired up with the 48 participating talents. Check out the calendar for details. And the calendar is this one. Let us make sure we can make it nice and big for ya. We have it here. It starts on the 25th of July. It goes there. Tokino Sora, Ichijo Ririka, Kazama Iroha, Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame, Otonose Kanade, Laplace Darkness, Isaki Ryona, Kureji Ollie, It starts at 1900 JST, which is 7 p.m. JST, which would be like 2 a.m. my time, I believe, something like that. Or like 5 a.m. I think it's 5 a.m. my time or something like that. 4 or 5 a.m. my time, so it'd be too early. Muna, then you have Sakura, Miko, Choco, Azuki, Aki, Lui, Koyori. On the 26th, you have Hajime, Raden, and Watame, with a break in between from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. JST. Then you have Crony, Gigi, Cecilia, Kobo, Nico, Vivi, Roboco, Ina, Biju, Kali, Bei, Fuwawa, Iris, Flare, Noel, Hoshomarin. Damn, the 26th is a lot. Sue, from, of course, the Device. Kiara, Reine, Mio, Hato, Yofi, Raura, Matsuri, Kanata, Botan, Mokokoe. And then you have Poka, Chihaya, and the last one is going to be Nene. At least the last one that they have out there. Nene. Looks like each one are going to get 20 minutes. It's going to be like a karaoke thing, I believe. I bet it's going to be karaoke from the beginning to the end. So each of them are going to get 20 minutes, and then they're going to, raid in and raid in and raid in. It's going to be on each individual talent's channel. And, of course, I think this is just the first day. It looks like just the first 25th Friday and others. I did not see Risu here, which is interesting. I did see Ollie. Maybe I missed it. Maybe Risu couldn't make it in. I don't know. Or maybe Risu didn't want to do a karaoke and wanted to do something else. This is not the only thing that's going on. This is part of the whole thing. This is their song relay. There are going to be other things that are going to be going on. Maybe she didn't want to be a part of the song relay. It didn't fit her schedule, something like that. And it's going to be continuing on doing other things like, I don't know, a concert, etc., etc., etc. So it's not going to be just this. It's going to be other things in the future. Yes, there is. Hato is Hachama. Hato is Hachama. So, if you guys are wondering, some people might be wondering if Hachama is going to be there. And Hato is Hachama. Iofi and others are there. So it is going to be, everybody there. Like, I'm seeing, like, other people. Like, Hato is the only one that people are like, who's Hato? It's Hachama. Just wanted to remind you. I just thought about it, and that's why it was a little bit jarring that I suddenly hit that. I thought of it. Hato is something a lot of people don't know is Hachama. But yeah, this looks like it's primarily just going to be a song relay this time, and then they're going to continue doing more stuff for the summer, for this whole Halonatsu Paradise. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is because I want it to be a positive space, a space where we can help other VTubers, and that's what I'm doing right now. Aijyuu is a Magical Cupid VTuber. They are on, of course, Twitch and YouTube. Let me show you their Twitch first. Aijyuu, your favorite genderless Magical Cupid, would you please send love my way? And let's take a look at something that they have done recently.
You can? Oh my god, wait, really? Boo, you can? That's awesome. What if we shiny hunt bugs? I really like King. King is probably really good. Oh yeah. Oh, the Bugpedia was a really good choice for us. Got a paying mantis. Oh, it's small though. So what?
Got the king if she wanted it.
Holy shit, we got a shiny bug!
She got what she asked for, a shiny bug. There you go. Now let's take a look at their YouTube here. They have a cover that they themselves did, and of course they have other videos here. Redeeming myself at the Monster Truck Master Fricker convention. Oh yeah, that's that game, that monster freaking game. Quite literally and figuratively. Yes, I remember that one. I think Ollie and others played it. Thank you so much, Aijyuu, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching, as always. And, of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.